Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 10. Yes, episode 10 of Europa Universalis for as the Iroquois. Still trying to pick a fight with a few people here, however we do need to wait a little bit until we are able to go and attack somebody. We've got a few potential rebellions that are likely to pop anytime soon, so literally just sort of hanging on right now until either the rebellion fires or it goes away. It says the revolt will be in about 9.2 years. I mean, what we could do potentially is... no, we can't actually lower the autonomy. Oh, it's because it's... because if we lowered the autonomy, we could instantly get it to pop, pretty much. Which might be worth doing, because what we could do is we could go and get irrigation there for tax modifier. And we could also go and make it into a territory, which says we'll break even, but then that's not counting actually getting the... that's not counting getting the irrigation. That'll give us more of a boost. But now we've done that, we can go and drop the autonomy. And... free money. And dropping that autonomy will increase the unrest, because the autonomy decrease gives us plus 10 unrest. So instead of it being 9 years, it should now pop a lot faster. Yeah, 0.8 years. So we're going to force that to pop. Force that to pop as quick as we can while we're waiting for our manpower to recover. And then we'll go and see if we can jump on the Micmac before they get too strong. We've still got this province that could potentially pop as well. Probably want to leave a few people behind in the colony, but if the colony gets destroyed in the effort to take more land from other people, I'm not terribly bothered about that. Ah, and you've just moved away from us, so I can't... We share a lake, so I should still be able to core that, right? That should technically still be within coring distance. Colonial trade regions. Can never find the colonial range one. Colonial. Yeah, so this one, the other side of the river that we don't have a direct connection to, is showing green. So that is colonial range. Can't be colonized. But that should be in colonial range. Because we share water with it. Spy networks. We'll try that event again. It usually works out well for us. I still can't believe that hasn't popped yet. Oh, lose another stability. It's twice in a row. That's an event that has an 80% chance of success. 20% chance of failure. We've just failed it twice in a row. Pretty standard. You're our vassal. Let's go and make sure we keep improving relations. We'll probably want to integrate them as soon as we can. I mean, we could feed them. We could, like, take land from the Sioux. You are in a relatively big federation, though. So we need to try and pick on small people, really. Ah, there we go. We have our revolt. Didn't even have to worry about it. So there's one got away. So let's move this army over here. And I'm also going to break off one regiment here with... No, I actually wanted the regiment to have the leader. So we are going to go and move everybody across. But move one guy back. And you should have the lead. Why won't you have the leader? Just do it manually, I suppose. Yeah, you're going to have the leader. You're going to move over there. Now, there's only 3,000 natives. We'll maintain that diplomat for now, I suppose. There's only 3,000 natives. So I guess we can get away with, just as I say that natives pop. I guess we can go away and grab a few of you guys, and you can move over there as well. Try and have a nice big stack, so that we are able to jump in there quickly. Let's group you all together, and the maneuver should stop you from getting anything nasty going on. And also, oh good, the natives lose 1 ferocity. Still quite high. Now, luckily, because we are standing in here, it's gotten rid of that rebellion chance. All the unrest is gone. It's still only negative 2.9, and we're getting negative 4.41 from having the friendly troops there. So, I really don't want to go ahead and raise the lower the autonomy, because it would still make them fire, but it might still take quite a while. We need that separatism to burn away, really. Yeah, England currently has the most power in the Gulf of St. Lawrence. This is why I was losing money. Of England... Ah, here we go. Here's Portugal. So people are starting to arrive down here now. We might actually see some colonies soon. In fact, we've already got England over here. So England is starting to colonise Canada. As usual, running multiple colonies at the same time. Because they have an almost inexhaustible supply of money. This is Hills, which is not good. You're not in another war. It'd be excellent if you were. So yeah, this is within colonial range because it is technically adjacent. But I don't really like your alliance network. You are still only military tech 5. It's risky because these guys are involved as well. We're still not at our full manpower. Micmac wish to hire Condottieri. There's more rebels rising up again. Now, you are the Micmac. You are now in a war with somebody. You are in a war with the Cree. I'm not going to hire you a Condottieri because I want to take your province. What kind of war is it? It's a humiliation. So... we'll just wait on that one until the Cree have finished smacking you about, and then we'll try and jump in when you're really, really weak. Hopefully the Cree's going to get a lot of the damage done for us. Fortunately, we don't share a sea zone with Powhatan either. If they'd have been a little bit further down and still in the Massachusetts Bay, then we'd have been able to have grabbed that province, because we'd share a sea tile. So that is unfortunate. We need to keep our... Look, see, look at that. Are these even fully done yet? That's still a colony. So, okay, they've got 2 provinces and... so, 2 provinces and a colony. So, we need to get fairly big and strong before England start giving us too much trouble. We'll lose inflation. I don't mind the stability drop. Stability is low. I think we should boost it up to at least 0. I do plan to do some no-CB wars, so maybe that was a little bit of a waste, but I think we can afford to just keep it on 0 for now. I don't want to lose too much money. Looks like we could have afforded a tech then, just for a second, and then because the cost keeps going up, it dropped down again. So let's go ahead and take the tech. Always take the techs where we can. You've moved now, that's the Cree. Is your war still ongoing? It is. And Machican are in that war with you. At least they should be. Yeah, Machican. Powhatan wouldn't come in to help you on this one, actually. Which means I could probably just get involved in that, march over and take Machican. It's an interesting proposition. That's Machican's army. Do you know what? Let's give it a go. Let's go ahead and declare this war. It's going to be a no-CB war. We will call in our partner in crime. So we do start with a little bit of war exhaustion. We go into negative stability and all that lot. Of course, we stuff that mission up again. Now, unfortunately, we've once again wandered right into poor terrain. And the Cree actually came in and helped there. They really didn't need to because it wasn't their fight. Let's go ahead and just do a shift consolidate. And let's go over here and try and siege out Machican if we can. There's no point us trying to siege this because it's already been sieged by the Cree. And the Cree have sieged it. So they'll probably peace out quite soon. And Powhatan... I thought Powhatan weren't involved in this war. Apparently they decided to get themselves involved in this war. It's a real shame we can't take that. Unless we could take Lenepe, but no, Lenepe is part of a bigger network of trouble, which we don't really want to get involved in. We're taking a butt ton of attrition up here, but that should be fine because we shouldn't be sieging it out for too long, hopefully. Already got a wall breach. That didn't help. Death to spies. Up to 21%. What are we in the hole? 13,000 men again. It's not good. Right, they're already out of the war, so let's get back to our own land so we don't get needlessly attritioned. And we can probably vassalize you, though. Yeah, you've risen up, that's fine. Yeah, so we can't take you because we cannot core you, but we can vassalize you. Now, you'd be unwilling to accept -1 reasons. So, next month, they will accept vassalization. So, we're just going to be doing a lot of forced vassalizations here. This is how we're going to work it. Right, there we go. We're on to the next month. We are going to sue for peace. You are going to be our vassal, and you're going to like it. And, what just happened? Did our ruler just die? Yeah, our ruler just died, and we got a much better one. We can stay at the -3 stability. It is going to affect our unrest. National unrest is quite high because of the negative stability. And the war exhaustion. Might be time to go ahead and enact this. Oh, you need at least 1 stability to do it anyway. Only gives us -1. I think we can handle it for now. So we'll leave it at that. Now, how many more vassals can we have? What are we up to on our relationships? 3 of 3. And 1 is an alliance with Powhatan. Let's go ahead and bring you back. And we'll go ahead and start improving relations here. We're going to start trying to integrate these vassals as quickly as we can as well. Let's give us as much power as possible. So I might... Now, Powhatan is this guy over here. And I don't really mind being slightly over my Diplo relation limit. I mean, eventually we're not going to have anybody to be diplomatic with because we're going to wipe them all out. But if we can certainly start vassalizing some people, it'll make us a lot stronger. I'd quite happily pay a couple of Diplo points extra a month to have some nice... nice additional armies that can come and help us. We just got to really want to watch... words. Really got to watch this unrest. Nope, still not having a lot of luck there. At least it's not me having to do the siege, which is fine. Who are the Huron at war with? They've just marched off. No, they're just moving troops around for no particular reason. Natives lose 1 ferocity again. Fantastic. Do we want an advisor of any description? Probably a Diplo one. Let's get a trade efficiency guy. That'll be useful. We've got this province now. Oh, we can actually core it, apparently. It is within coring range. Well, in that case, then, we might as well core it and not... we might as well core it and not take another... vassal. It's a little bit out of the way, but of course it gives us more adjacency. So if we want to attack Lenepe now, we are adjacent to them. Although, I mean, we were technically anyway. We have a looming disaster. Because our stability is less than 1. We need to get our stability up, basically. Before we do get our stability up, do we want to declare any more wars, though? Because you can't go below -3 stability. So we could go and declare another no-CB war right now, if we wanted to. No, apparently you can't. You can't declare when you're at -3. Forgot about that. So I guess we are going to have to go up to 0. Gets rid of the looming disaster. Means we can declare more wars. Should get rid of most of the unrest as well. Okay, we're a little bit overextended. We've got a little bit of war exhaustion. That'll go away. We're likely to get separatists up there. But probably not for a long time. 50 population in Massachusetts or 200 settlers in another province. Really cannot afford to have a second colony going right now. We'll just try and get Massachusetts built up as quick as possible. New technology, military tech. Let's keep going. So now we're at military tech 6. Does that put us ahead of the Huron? It does actually, for the time being. Right, okay. That province has just been released. So let's go march in there and take that for ourselves. Huron's not even a valid rival any longer. And bear in mind, if we do decide to go in and start a fight with somebody, we've got like a couple of vassals that can help us now. So we are in a stronger position to attack, which is always a good thing. Still got some real manpower issues going on. That's not good. Outbreak of smallpox everywhere. It does reduce the local unrest quite a lot. So I don't... What are you doing? Rapid collapse of society. Reduced morale of armies, reduced discipline, increased all power costs. Rapid collapse of society. How long does that last for? That's terrible. No expiration dates. Epidemics resulting from first contact with a European power are ravaging our country. Fantastic. Just what we needed. Will it ever go away? Who knows? Hopefully everybody else is having the same problem as well. England are down here now. Chesapeake. I'm not really bothered about any of that, to be fair. So yeah, we want to try and gobble up as much of this stuff as we can. Get it all connected. Lenape we can attack. Lenape, hang on a minute. Lenape have got no friends. Sorry, Lenape, but it's true. We'll wait until we've got this potentially. Because we are taking some attrition up here. But I would like to be able to just march straight across. And we can definitely grab that and core it as well. So that's not a bad thing. We're at 21% here. Gain some money. That doesn't help with a lot of the other problems, but fine. So taking a little bit of attrition here. Now the Lenape are still there, which is good. If this province actually falls, we'll have a 100% war score. So let's just make sure you stay... Oh, we've actually got a CB against you. Yes, we got that one. Fantastic. Before anything else ends then, let's just go ahead and instantly declare war here. Because I want to do it while we've still... but no, because then we won't be able to actually take the land. So we need to know CB war anyway. So let's go and move you out here. We've lost that CB anyway. Where did they just go to, actually? They just vanished. What? Everyone else saw that, right? Oh, they're up there. How did you move all the way up there? Okay, I guess we're not doing that war then. Let's leave you in there for now. Let's go ahead and speak to you guys, because we've got a 100% war score now, so we can demand your... cannot make it a call. Why not? It is adjacent. Look, there's a body of water. It is adjacent. Right there. Look, I can see it. I guess we could try and take the Cree. You are allied with the Huron and Ojibwe, and in a federation with Miami. If I were to declare this war, Powhatan wouldn't come in, because they're in another war. Miami wouldn't come in. Ojibwe and Huron would. Huron are not in another war. Miami are a mile away. I do have a couple of powerful allies there that might be able to help me out. And it might be worth it just to take that Cree land, because then we could core that. I think it's probably worth doing. It's a big risk, though. But this is what this campaign's got to be about. If you want to do this, it's big risk. Let's just have a look at Huron's military. See what they've got. England with their 26,000 manpower. Huron. You have... Wow, Huron have got 22,000 men and 10,000 manpower in the tank. So me going straight in at Huron right now would be a really bad idea. But I can't core... I mean, I could make that into a vassal, but I can't core it. If I could get Kennebec first from the Cree... I mean, we've got 805 colonists. What we could do is... What would happen if I sent my colonist here, I wonder? How much money? We've got a lot of money and we're making a decent amount. Let's just try something. Let's go ahead and recall the colonist from there. Because he's nearly done anyway, right? So we'll bring the colonist back. We'll go and send him to Missouri. Oh no, that's fine. We'll beat you up. So we'll send our colonist here. Right, now that you're there, can we actually... Right, now we can take it because we can core it. So we can cheat it and do it that way. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll take all your money from you. I was going to say you probably don't have much, but you seem to have more than I thought. 186. So let's go ahead and send that demand. We have ourselves another province and we are out of that war. We do have another colony now, which wasn't necessarily one that we wanted, but it will do. Let's go ahead and split this army into two, just so we can potentially deal with both of the colonies here. And in fact, let's just go and grab one more unit and move you over there. However, I think that's a good place to end the video, so thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.